Andrea Bocelli's life story is one of incredible resilience, remarkable talent, and unyielding determination. Born on September 22, 1958, in the small village of Lahatico, Tuscany, Andrea's early life was humble, shaped by the quiet rhythms of rural Italy. He was the youngest of two brothers, born to Alejandro Bocelli, who worked as a farmer and sold agricultural machinery, and his mother, Eddie Bocelli, who dedicated her time to raising the children. From a very young age, Andrea displayed an extraordinary connection to music. Even as a child, he would stop crying when classical music played, a sign of the deep emotional connection he had with sound. Although Andrea's sight was compromised by congenital glaucoma, it was his hearing that became his strength, shaping him into the musician he would later become. The early struggles, a fight for life. Andrea's life was marked by adversity even before his birth. His mother, Eddie, had a serious case of appendicitis during her pregnancy and was advised to terminate the pregnancy to save her own life. However, Eddie chose to keep her child, a decision that Andrea later described as one that saved not just his life, but his soul. Born with congenital glaucoma, Andrea saw the world through blurred shades of light and shadow. His sight progressively worsened, and by the age of 12, he was completely blind. Despite his condition, Andrea's parents never let him succumb to pity. They encouraged him to pursue music, knowing that it was his only gateway to a world he could not see, and it was through music that he would discover his true calling. A passion for music, from piano to tenor. From an early age, Andrea began learning various musical instruments. He started with the piano at the age of 6, learning to play by ear. His natural talent became evident as he could listen to a piece of music just once and then reproduce it perfectly on the piano. His passion for music only deepened as he grew older. After losing his sight completely, Andrea did not give up his musical dreams. Instead, he adapted to the challenge by learning to read music in Braille. Music became not just an escape for him, but a pathway to understanding the world. Andrea's world was defined by sound. Every note he played was an extension of his spirit, a way to see the world through his fingers. A life-changing gift, the power of the tenor's voice. When Andrea was 12 years old, a simple gift from his nanny would alter the course of his life. She gave him a record of Franco Corelli, a legendary Italian tenor. Andrea was deeply moved by the power and beauty of Corelli's voice. It was in that moment that he found his true passion: opera. Andrea, who had been captivated by the sounds of nature and music since his childhood, now realized that he could use his own voice to evoke similar emotions in others. He cried as he listened to Corelli, marveling at the emotional depth of opera. That moment sparked a dream in Andrea, a dream to sing and share the same kind of power with the world. Overcoming tragedy, the moment of darkness. At 12, tragedy struck when Andrea was involved in a football accident that left him with a brain hemorrhage. The impact of the injury caused him to lose the sight he had left. In the hospital, where doctors fought to save him, Andrea was surrounded by darkness. Yet, amid the bleakest of circumstances, a miracle occurred. Someone played a recording of Franco Corelli's voice in his hospital room. As the tenor's voice filled the air, Andrea lay still, tears streaming down his face. In that moment, he found clarity. The darkness, once an insurmountable barrier, became the space in which he could find his true calling: music. He knew from that point forward that his life would be dedicated to singing. Rise to Stardom, Sanremo, and Time to Say Goodbye. Andrea's career continued to skyrocket after his breakthrough. In 1994, he won the prestigious Sanremo Music Festival with the song Il mare calmo della sera, the calm sea of the evening. This victory introduced him to the Italian public and marked the beginning of his rise to international fame. 2 years later, Andrea's duet with British soprano Sarah Brightman, Time to Say Goodbye, became a global hit. The song topped charts in over 20 countries and sold millions of copies. Andrea's voice, both powerful and fragile, resonated with people worldwide. His unique blend of classical and pop music, known as classical crossover, captivated audiences, and he became a household name. Global recognition, breaking records, and defying criticism. From 1994 to 1999, Andrea Bocelli became a global phenomenon. His 1997 album Romanza became the best-selling classical crossover album of all time, selling over 25 million copies worldwide. In 1998, he performed at the White House for President Bill Clinton and British Prime Minister Tony Blair, becoming the first blind Italian singer to perform at such an event. His 1999 album Sacred Areas was recognized by Guinness World Records as the best-selling classical album in history. Despite his commercial success, Andrea faced criticism from traditional opera critics, who accused him of diluting the art form. Andrea, however, remained unfazed, famously responding, "Art is not about rules, it's about emotion. A voice for everyone, opera beyond boundaries." Andrea's music bridged the gap between classical and contemporary audiences. He redefined what it meant to be an opera singer, taking his performances from opera houses to open squares, cathedrals, and stadiums. His ability to perform for massive crowds, sometimes without a guide, was a testament to his discipline and perseverance. Andrea memorized the stage by feel and sound, stepping into the darkness with confidence. His performances, whether in intimate settings or grand venues, showcased his ability to connect with his audience on a deeply emotional level. Andrea's ability to blend pop and classical music inspired other artists like Il Divo and Josh Groban to follow in his footsteps. Personal struggles, fame, and family. While Andrea Bocelli achieved immense success, fame came with its own challenges. The demands of international tours kept him away from his family, and the growing distance strained his marriage to his first wife, Enrica. Enrica had supported Andrea throughout his early years, even helping him pay for his music education. However, as Andrea's fame grew, the couple found it difficult to maintain a balance between his public life and their private world. After 10 years of marriage, they quietly divorced in 2002. Despite the separation, Andrea and Enrica remained on good terms, sharing custody of their two sons, Amos and Matteo. A second chance at love, marriage to Veronica Bertè. In 2014, Andrea Bocelli married Veronica Bertè, a woman who had been a steady presence in his life during the years following his divorce. Veronica, a woman of great warmth and grace, became Andrea's partner in both life and music. Together, they formed a strong family unit, raising Andrea's sons and building a home in Tuscany. While Andrea's fame continues to soar, his second marriage has provided him with a sense of stability and joy. He often speaks of the importance of family and the grounding presence that Veronica brings to his life. Together, they continue to navigate the challenges of fame while cherishing the quieter moments at home. Legacy of Light. The enduring power of music. Andrea Bocelli's legacy is more than just his voice. It is the message of hope, perseverance, and love that he conveys through his music. Despite his blindness, Andrea has illuminated the world with his talent, proving that darkness does not define a person's potential. His journey from a small Tuscan village to international stages is a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and the transformative nature of music. Andrea's voice has become a symbol of light, offering solace to millions of people worldwide. Through his music, he has shown that even in the darkest moments, there is always a way to find the light.